Hey, it's me, GV, and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Let's Play Fallout New Vegas. Let's 100% Fallout New Vegas. Let's play. What is this, a casual Let's Play channel? Hell no. This is a serious big boy time, big boy, 30-minute, big boy, I don't know where this joke is going. Anyways, welcome to one of the biggest side quests in this entire game. This quest is, honestly, is it the biggest? I don't know. It's huge though. This is one that just has so many components to it, as you've seen in the past 1 or 2 episodes. But it is Come Fly With Me. Let's fly away. Report to Jason Bright that the Nightkin are gone. And again, your choices are kind of to go in there, just flat out kill all the Nightkin, you know, deal with Harlan. You can just kill him too. It doesn't really matter. Or you can do it the nice way, which is talk to the Nightkin general guy, and then
Hey there.
Hi. And then, you know, find the stealth boys, realize that they're gone, tell him, and then that gets rid of them too. Which, you know, we're trying to do the most fleshed out ways. It's not even really about the character. I mean, it is, you know, who we're role-playing as, but more so it's just about, I want to do, you know, with my Let's Plays, I like to show kind of the most fleshed out ways we can do things. And, you know, if we just run in and kill everything, well, that's kind of boring, you know? So, yeah, anyways, we need to go return to Jason Bright and inform him, and I have no idea where this man is. Seriously, where the hell is he? Kind of at the top here, right? Okay, so he must be on the bottom level here. Mr. Jason Bright!
Hey there.
Where the heck is this guy? Jesus Christ, that's Jason Bright. There he is. Hi! Just enjoying a Nuka-Cola, huh?
Is the way clear?
What's the deal with the human who let me in?
You're referring to Chris. I doubt you had much luck if you tried telling him that he's human. We had the same discussions when he first appeared, and the same lack of success. He believes he is one of us. Soon enough we realized that Chris was a gift from the Creator. He is integral to the success of the Great Journey.
What is this far beyond?
I have glimpsed it only in visions, Wanderer, but what I have seen is truly miraculous. It is a place of light and healing, and I know in my soul that my flock will be safe there.
Yeah, I'm sure, especially with that glowing spot on your head. The demons are gone.
Praise the Creator, and bless you, Wanderer. The way is clear. I will lead my flock through the basement to the sacred site. I hope you will come find us there, Wanderer. There is much to be done.
Yeah, so if you've ever played a Fallout game, you might think, or an Elder Scrolls game, you might think, hey, that's got to be the end of the quest, right? I mean, we've done so very much, and the answer is a resounding no. There are so many things in this quest, but honestly, the first time you do it, it is pretty magical, I gots to say. I remember seeing, I think this in the trailer, right? You know, the epitome of what or the climax of this quest. I remember seeing it, I think, in the trailer when this game was first coming out, which, by the way, I was following to death. I was, yeah, I was so in tune with this trailer. Like, Fallout 3 was so big for me, and so when this was coming out, you know, I was still too young to kind of realize that, hey, this isn't going to be a full-on sequel, really. It's kind of going to be like a sort of, you know, a sort of side thing. But, yeah, I was just following it to no end, pre-ordered it like day one, was watching everything about it, including the trailers, which I remember showed the big set piece, which we'll see for sure. So we need to go ahead and follow Jason Bright into the basement. The whole point of clearing out the Nightkin were obviously so that these guys would be able to get through. So we will go ahead and do that. And I don't remember exactly what comes next, but I think we're pretty well prepared for whatever it is. I'd love to finish this quest in this episode, by the way, and end on a Friday with a big ol', you know, resounding quest completion. That would be a lot of fun. So I'm going to try to keep this particular episode on track here so that we might be able to finish that one in this episode. And yeah, I'm trying to rack my brain. Are there any other, like, longer quests? You know, not including the fetchy ones. Of course, we've got the fetchy ones. But that's not what I'm talking about. I think we should not go in there. I think we'll get some radiation. Maybe not. Footlocker and a workbench, which we're not going to bother with just yet. Although I will try to use it, since I never use it in any of my playthroughs. I never use crafting or anything. Pretty much. I know I should. I know it's an integral part of a lot of Fallout games, but I just hate crafting video games. What can I say, man? I just dislike it. Okay. Hello.
I waited to speak with you one last time before I descended to the launch pad, Wanderer. I want you to know that we will remember for all eternity how you delivered us to the threshold of the great journey. Our preparations are nearly complete, but the rockets that will carry us to salvation are yet missing vital components. If you would still help us, Wanderer, speak to Chris. He can tell you what is missing. There is no way that we can thank you enough, Wanderer. Your arrival here was a blessing. We will remember you always.
Are you seriously going to make your great journey on those rockets?
Yes. The rockets will convey us to our promised land in the far beyond. Vision upon vision has confirmed it.
Those rockets will convey you and your flock straight into the ground.
I understand your concerns, friend, and I thank you for voicing them. But the Creator's will for us has been made manifest.
Let's talk about Chris.
After all that you have done for us, I suppose you deserve to know everything. When Chris came to us, we tried to convince him that he was human. But this only angered him. He seemed lost. We decided to let him stay with us for a few days, over the course of which we learned that his technical skills far surpassed our own. It became clear that the Creator had sent him to us, to ensure the success of the great journey. Equally clear was that Chris should labor in blessed ignorance of his humanity, and his inability to make the journey himself. It is no coincidence that two humans have been vital to the success of the great journey. It is my belief that the Creator sent you and Chris to expiate the sins of your kind against mine. Your redeemers both.
So you're gonna leave Chris behind?
Such is the Creator's will. Vision upon vision has shown me that were Chris to accompany us, he would die in minutes. The radiation around the launch pad alone would kill Chris in minutes. The radioactivity of the far beyond is much stronger.
Well, it's none of my business.
Chris shall be declared the saint of the great journey before we depart. I hope this will ease his sadness.
Goodbye, Jason.
There is no way that we can thank you enough, Wanderer. Your arrival here was a blessing. We will remember you always.
I'm sure I ain't forgetting your face anytime soon, that's for sure. So there's the rockets. We need to go talk to Chris to see what else is next here. Also, there's a spacesuit here, which I think we want to just take. It's kind of like a unique little thing you can find here. There's also a stim pack on the table, thank you. Some medics, some mentats, and here is Chris.
Jason says that I am to cooperate with you on the final tasks necessary to launch the great journey.
How can I help?
I was close to completing work on the rockets before we were driven into hiding on the top floor. 2 components were missing. A quantity of isotope 239 igniting agent, and a set of thrust control modules. The igniting agent is highly radioactive and decays quickly. That's why we can't use the drums that leak down on the launch pad. It's no longer potent enough. I need you to find an intact, shielded container of the igniting agent. As for the thrust control modules, they were custom built for these rockets. They won't even launch without them.
I'll track down the igniting agent.
Very well. We don't need a huge amount. 2 to 3 liters should be enough.
What about this rocket souvenir? The stuff inside glows.
Let me see. Yes, that's the igniting agent. But we'll need more of these souvenirs. A total of 5 should do it.
Okay, so we have 3. That's why I bought them back from Cliff Briscoe all the way back in Novak. I thought you only need 1, but we need 5, so we need 2 more. Let's see. Okay, this is weird. Actually, I'd like to help with something else.
All right. What would you rather be doing?
I'll track down the thrust control modules.
All right. Anything else?
Can you give me any tips for my current task?
Repcon has been ransacked so many times by scavengers, it's hard to know where the components might turn up. If they turn up. Jason has mentioned some industrial ruins to the east that are supposed to be highly radioactive.
I need to get going.
Bye.
Okay, so you can see just, again, you know, I know I'm a broken record, but just how much goes into this crazy-ass quest. Now, you do not want to follow that quest marker. What you want to do, I think, is head out over here, which goes back into the Mojave. This is a shortcut down to where Jason and his followers are, so we want to come back this way as well. So let's take a look at where this is situated. Yeah, there's the rocket. I knew about this entrance, but obviously we wanted to go through the front. When we started out. Okay, so let's take a look at our quest. Find parts to fix the rocket's thrust controllers. And, oh, it does actually give us... Okay, so there's the Helios 1, the giant tower that we were told about in Novak. So we're going to go over to that, that scrapyard that was mentioned, and I think we might be able to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Now, what's weird is Cliff Briscoe only sells 3 of those rockets to us, which is super weird, considering that he had a whole entire, you know, back room filled with them. So, if worse comes to worse, what I think we can do is either A, just steal those, which I don't want to do. I'd rather find a way around that. But also, up here, we might be able to grab 2 birds with 1 stone in this scrapyard. I don't remember exactly, but we'll figure it out. But yeah, so when you go to Novak, for anybody playing this for the first time, you definitely want to grab some of those, 5 if you can, of those rockets to save yourself a step. But here is Gibson's scrapyard, and unfortunately, we arrived... Okay, it's fine. I was hoping that that wouldn't be locked. Hi! Okay, guess you're not saying anything. Hi there, I'm Old Lady Gibson, or so they tell me. I've got odds and ends for sale, and I'm pretty good at fixing things, too. Wonderful.
You might have noticed a very large building just north of here. That's Helios 1. The NCR runs the place, so it's off limits to prospectors.
Okay, are you gonna talk to me? Let's see. Do you ever salvage containers of radioactive material? No, we actually already know that. Where's the other thing? Oh, there we go. Do you have any thrust control modules from Repcon in stock?
As it so happens, I do have some thrust modules, but they're expensive. 500 caps worth of expensive.
That is quite expensive. Ooh, but luckily, see, this is why I didn't take barter, because sometimes you get speech with barter. But you're gonna cut the price to $250 because I'm just that charming, right?
Ha! Yes, you are quite the smooth talker. What the hell? $250 it is.
Awesome. 250 caps it is. Here you go.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Also with you, ma'am.
So, you're back. Now, where did we leave off?
Did you ever salvage containers of radioactive material from Repcon?
Certainly did. Hubby and me had an old rad meter to help us tell the difference between what you could salvage and what'd kill you. I kept a glowing container from Repcon around here for years, serving no better purpose than a nightlight. Damn thing wouldn't sell. Then along comes the most peculiar-looking fellow, all decked out in a yellow radiation suit, of which he was proud all out of proportion. The man outright asked if I had anything radioactive for sale. Imagine that. But he paid handsome for that jar of goop. Only saw him that once. He said something about heading over to Clark Field to put his suit through its paces. A strange one he was.
What the hell? Really? Show me what you have for sale.
Happy to do it.
Now, doesn't she actually have the, I thought she had the... Oh, I guess she doesn't. Okay, I thought Old Lady Gibson had some of those, you know, those isotopes in the souvenir thing. Okay, that's interesting. Goodbye.
Take care now.
By the way, I'm pretty sure you can either pickpocket or get the parts from her in like one of those metal boxes back there if you want to go the evil route or whatever. Wow, that's interesting. So wait a second. Huh. Oh, hold on. Let's take a look at our quest. Return the rocket facility and give the parts to Chris Haversam. Yeah, but what about the other thing? Did we get a note for that? No, we didn't. Huh. Well, okay, let's return to Chris. I mean, I want to do it. I want to do 2 birds. Okay, so this is very odd to me because what I'm trying to say is that I don't remember getting the information about the Clark Field guy with the isotope or whatever. So I'm curious, where do you go to get that? I feel like I've done that before, but you can also get the souvenirs and do it that way too. So again, just this quest has so many different options that you can do. It's crazy. But we'll turn in this one first off.
Have you found the components we discussed?
I found the thrust control modules.
Indeed you did, and they seem to be in excellent condition. All I need now is the igniting agent we discussed earlier.
Can you give me any tips for my current task?
I'd start by visiting local junk merchants or traders and see if that turns anything up.
Okay, so I guess what happened was Old Lady Gibson must have given us a quest marker to Clark Field. So if we look at our map, I'm sure there's going to be a Clark Field quest marker. Let's see, where is it? Yes, there it is, right over there. Okay, well, like I said, I want to kind of do all the quests in the most fleshed out way possible. I think we'll finish this quest no matter what, even if this episode goes long, because, like I said, I just love to end a Friday episode with, you know, a big old fat, with a PH episode, you know? Gosh, how white can I be? Anyways, let's go ahead and, yeah, head over to Clark Field. I don't know if I've done it this way. I guess what I've always done is just grabbed 5 of those souvenir rockets from Cliff Briscoe, because that's the easy way to do it. And I guess the rockets are going to be useless, because it sounds like whatever we find... Oh, you know what? I have done it this way. I remember now, I think. I'll let you know for sure once we head over here. What is that? Ew. Mole rat corpse. Yeah, I'll let you know. Oh my god, is that a Deathclaw? What is that? Looks too small to be a death... What is that? Young golden gecko. Oh, okay. Golden gecko, I gotcha. And it looks like that's the body right there. Okay, Boone, take him out. You gotta keep them separated, man. Okay, we'll go for the head here. Man, we are dealing so much damage right off the bat. So here is the guy. Look at that. I think. Bottle cap, isotope 239 igniting agent. Yes. Okay, so this is the other way to do it, basically. And we got Mr. Radical's journal here as well, and a radiation suit, which we are going to take because that will for sure come in handy. Okay, so there you go. That's the 2 ways you can do that. Obviously, it would have been faster just to know about this. I guess we should grab this location, too, if we can. Would have been faster if we knew about that, knew about the 5, and then grab the 5, and then just do it that way. But, okay, so unfortunately, there's an enemy up ahead. So hopefully it should still let me... Oh, man. By the way, we haven't even had trouble with being able to fast travel throughout this playthrough yet, which is awesome. If you watch my Oblivion 100% series, Jesus... we could, like, basically never fast travel. Now, I do remember about the journal, so don't worry about that. We're going to read that in just a second. I just wanted to get back over to Chris here. Okay, let's take a look at our notes. So, Mr. Radical's journal. Day 1, love the suit. Can scavenge anywhere now. Screw the rads. I hereby christen myself Mr. Radical. Get it? Ha. Day 4, suit passed first test with flying yellow colors. Overnight visit to Yucca Mountain. Didn't go too deep because something big moving around further down the tunnel. Rad level high even where I was, and I didn't feel a tickle. Go rad suit, go. Day 5, vomited all morning. Didn't splash on suit or I'd be pissed. Must be something I ate. Yeah, probably not. Day 9, exciting. Ran across old woman's scrapyard. Bought glowing container for measly 50 caps. Heading for Clark Field to prove suit at higher rad levels. If it holds up, I'm gonna pop this jar of goop open and pour it all over me. I bet I could swim in this stuff if I had enough of it. Oh yeah! Yeah, I don't think that's exactly how the events turned out.
Have you found the components we discussed?
I found an entire container of the igniting agent.
Yes, that's the stuff. And the container's shielding must be intact or you'd be dead by now.
Can the launch wait a few minutes?
Very few. Time is wasting. Hurry back so we can begin.
Now, I think there's one last thing we can do with this. I think we can convince Chris to believe he's a human and not a, you know, not a ghoul. Because, yeah, he will die if he tries to go over there.
It is almost time for the great journey.
So I am going to run through these in hopes. I think it's later, but let's try this. What do you do here?
I'm the Flock's resident engineer. I've always been good with machines. Jason says the great journey would have been impossible without me. Of course, my skills aren't much use unless I have the right materials. That's where you come in.
Why don't they let you work down on the launch pad?
When I joined the Flock, Jason made it clear that he wanted me to supervise the repairs, not do them myself. It would be a waste of my gifts to work on just one system at a time. From up here, I've been able to supervise the entire project.
Uh-huh. The radiation down there would kill you, Chris, because you're human.
I thought we were past all that, Smoothskin. But you just can't resist the chance to mess with me. Typical human. I was human once, you know. Grew up in Vault 34, northeast of here. Nice upbringing if you like assault rifles and target practice. But oh, you prefer machines that don't shoot people? Not so nice then. Who should maintain the Vault's reactor? Hauser? Mitchell? No. Make it Haversam. He likes machines. Haversam won't mind getting irradiated. Haversam won't mind mutating. He's already ugly as it is. Haversam won't mind when his hair starts falling out after a few years. There's no connection, Haversam. You're neurotic.
Map marker to the vault. I was like, why did we get a map marker there? You left your vault because you were going bald?
Bald? You call this bald, Smoothskin? I'm a monster. A monster!
Jason told me himself, the great journey is for ghouls only. You're not going.
Oh, God. You're telling me the truth, aren't you? Oh, no. How could they do this to me? For 2 years? My God, I've been a joke to them. Do you have any idea how easy it'd be for me to sabotage those rockets? That'd be a joke, huh? One hell of a joke.
That'd be murder, Chris. And you're no murderer.
What, you think I'm too stupid to pull it off? I know enough to get their rockets working, don't I? So I can make them fail, too.
Would have been cool if his voice changed after he accepted that he wasn't a ghoul. So we can convince him to sabotage the rockets, by the way, obviously, if we were going really down the dark path, but I don't think that's who Avery is. It's not a matter of smarts. You'd never forgive yourself.
Like I could forgive myself for getting duped like this? They used me, and now they'll throw me away.
They'd take you if they could, Chris, but you'd die.
And dying would be worse than this? Used up and thrown away like garbage?
They're gonna revere you as a saint, Chris.
Oh, so I've redeemed the human race, is that it? What a crock. The human race can't stand me.
That's not true, Chris. You're all right.
So, you want me to accompany you on your adventures across the wasteland, is that it?
Nope. There's a little town called Novak down the road.
Life among humans again? That's what you're suggesting? I guess it's the only chance I've got. I can't believe I'm agreeing to this, but I'll give it a try. I'll get Jason and his flock on their way, and then I'll head for Novak.
We don't even get any karma for that? Really? Okay, so there we go. We convinced him. Maybe it'll come later.
It is almost time for the great journey.
The rockets are set to go, right?
Yes. I'll tell Jason that the great journey can begin. The rockets are ready, Jason. The great journey can begin. Good luck, I guess.
Hello.
Evening.
Gather all. May the Creator guide my words and help me speak true. The Almighty Creator has seen fit to answer our prayers. The time has come for us to board the rockets and begin the great journey. Though it may seem that all humans despise us, the Creator has seen fit to instruct us differently. The journey ahead would have been impossible if not for the intercession of two human friends, one new, the other a long, abiding companion. To our new friend, we say thanks, and promise never to forget how he cleared from our path the demons who sought to stay our journey. But to Chris, we owe more than thanks. Chris, you have made this great journey a reality. From this moment forward, you will be remembered as the saint of the great journey. We shall never forget you. I ask that you forgive us, Chris, and give us your blessing. And we bestow ours upon you. Seekers, board the rockets. Take your seats. The great journey awaits. To the promised land we go. To the far beyond.
Hey.
They're all just introducing themselves to each other. Okay, so there we go. Here's like probably one of the biggest endings to any Fallout quest ever. I think we can just leave. Do they even go anywhere? I guess maybe they just crouch down like that. Okay, so we need to go to the viewing platform. I never know what this thing's for. We need to go to the viewing platform. This thing's always confusing as heck. I never know where to go for this. We'll just follow the map marker, I guess. Yeah, because this entire place should be cleared out of all ghouls and everything. Let's go, Boone. Yeah, so here we go. Luckily, we were able to do this, it seems, in time, which I'm very happy about. Wanted to end this with a bang. Well, not with a bang. We're not playing that type of character. I really want, again, I wanted to stress, like, I really did, oh, where are we going? I really did want to do an evil character, but we would have never, I mean, well, this would have been interesting, that's for sure, but I don't know. There just would have been so much that we couldn't do, couldn't hear people talk about, couldn't, I just feel like overall, it'd be kind of left with a sour taste in our mouths, you know, from not being able to experience everything that this game has to offer. So, I don't know. I hope, even though the poll won out for an evil character, I hope people understand why I went with a good character, and I hope, well, not a good character, again, well, I don't know. I have an idea for this character, as I've said, and, you know, we're definitely not going super evil. There's just no way. There's just no way to do a 100% playthrough and do that. But what I'm saying is, yeah, you know, I hope people understand, and I hope people come to like this character Avery, as opposed to what would have probably been interesting, but still would have been very challenging, you know, as an evil character. Anyways, we need to go to the launch pad, which I think is at the very top of this. There might be a shortcut to get up here. I don't know. I don't remember what's the quickest way up here, but hopefully we're going the right way. Does not look like it. Where in the hell do you go for this, man? Let's head back down. I think it was that door that we saw. Trying to follow this to the best. Yeah, it's got to be this. Door to Repcon test site. There we go. Oh, no. Crap. Let's go back outside. Let's wait. We want to wait. We want to see this in the daytime, not in the nighttime. So let's wait 12 hours. Hopefully this doesn't go without me. Oh, God, if it does, I'm going to be so sad. We'll reload a save if that happens, but I'd like to not play everything I just played. That would kind of suck. Okay, so now it's noon. Here we are, and yeah, I guess we interact with that, but there's also this, the navigation console. The console seems to have something to do with the course plotted for the rockets, but you can't make heads or tails out of how it works. Science 55 required, so you could do some crazy stuff, some bad stuff. I think actually some good stuff too, I think, if your science is 55. Unfortunately, ours is not. Let's do this. And there we go. Yeah, so what happens actually is if you have your radio on, I don't know what you have to do. I've turned off the radio sounds. I guess, you know what, it probably just activates automatically, but it didn't play because I turned the radio off. It plays Flight of the Bumblebee, or no, Flight of the Valkyries, right? Dun 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 dun. It plays that, which is cool, but it would definitely copyright strike me probably, so we can't listen to it. Thank you, YouTube. All right, so in Novak we're liked, I guess because of Chris. And we should be getting a ton of experience. Yep. Look at that in the bottom right. Almost 2 levels. Well, almost, you know. We were near the other level. Okay, so we get a level up here. What I'm going to do is now figure out, should we just get all the stuff to 50? Or should we go for energy weapons? Our energy weapons is severely lacking, but if we have lockpick up to 50, that'll help out a lot too. We're going to definitely get science up to 25. No, no, yes, no. Well, no. But, no. Repair's pretty good. No, no, yes. Okay, yeah. I think we'll max out energy weapons now, and then we'll focus on science and repair so we can get into everything pretty much. Science, repair, and lockpick, basically. Boom. Okay, that's that, ladies and gents. Yeah, a little more laid back without the Flight of the Valkyries music going on, but sorry, we're on YouTube here, and YouTube basically says, hey, do you want to take advantage of any content creators? Here you go. Here's a tool to copyright strike them whenever you so wish, and oh, let's not give them anything they can do about it, pretty much. So yeah, sorry, but it does play Flight of the Valkyries. So yeah, things that we could have changed about this. You can obviously sabotage it with Chris. You can also interact with this thing if you have enough science, I believe, to do nothing, or you can like help them by like adjusting the trajectory to be better, or you can you know, sabotage it here as well. So you have some options there. Yeah, and there we go. That's that big giant quest, and now we can do this again. Return to Manny back in Novak, and you know, tell him that the RepCon facility is now clear. So glad to end on that note. Hope you guys enjoyed that quest. We should have gotten an achievement for it, but I guess I already did it in another playthrough on this file. I'm going to try to go for all achievements, by the way. It's sort of a side thing. I'll probably have to clean up a lot of it off camera and or on Twitch. As usual with all of my playthroughs on YouTube, if you guys want... Oh, God, don't crash. Come on, you can do it. Please load. I'm going to have to do all that again if this doesn't load correctly. This is already taking way too long to load, but... anyways, if this is the end, I guess we'll just end it here. But, or if it doesn't load, I guess we'll just end it here. But anyways, yeah, as with all of my playthroughs on YouTube, we often do Twitch streams of them to clean up some of the side stuff, some of the more grindy stuff, you know, because nobody wants to watch that on YouTube in a video format. So make sure to follow my Twitch in the description below, and also my Twitter. I always tweet when I'm going live with what I'm going live with. So if I say Fallout New Vegas, well, you can be sure we're doing some grinding for that. Oh God, this is not loading, really. Well, that's going to be fun. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for watching this week of Fallout New Vegas videos. Thank you so much to all the people that support me in what I do, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.